It's up to you.
I mean, I
welcome
was
to Trekast, the galaxy's most unpredictable
yes, do it.
Star Trek podcast. I'm Dan Lombardo. I got two jokers with me. We're all on different pages, but hey, that's kind of what we do. Yeah, we're going to be watching the season finale of Lower Decks. We're going to be doing it pseudo live, kind of live for the third time.
Live to tape.
Watch it. Yeah, live on tape. First time for the third time. And yeah, I'm Dan. That's Daniel. That's Chad. And let's go to the news.
I love that he just took over.
Someone needed to.
Somebody did. So our first news story comes to us from Newsweek. And so Grandpa went to space, right, earlier this week. And now other Grandpa, George Takei, is a little bit snippy about it. It's pretty funny. So the two grandpas are having a war of words right now. And basically, George Takei recently said that William Shatner was nothing more than a guinea pig, and a very unfit guinea pig. And so...
Why did he?
I mean, that's just funny.
Why did he feel the need to say that, though? I don't know,
man.
He just lowers himself.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them. And so then Shatner comes back out and says, he doesn't hate George. It's just a long-standing feud they have between them, which, and that it's just a feud over TV time. Which, I mean, if you've ever heard George Takei, that's not it, but, whatever.
No.
Yeah. And it's just funny that they're sniping at each other, especially on such, after Shatner comes back and it's like, I've seen the world, I feel so connected to humanity.
Yeah.
And then immediately, this fat guinea pig went up to space.
Yeah, well, I thought
that's
George...
whatever.
All I'll say about that is I thought George had more class than that, so whatever.
Yeah, can you imagine?
That's what I thought too.
Can you imagine feuding with somebody you worked with 40 years ago?
Yeah. What's the point?
It's like Grumpy Old Men.
It is. It is.
Well,
and
to Shatner's credit, he really didn't say much back.
No, he didn't. So yeah.
Here's the thing with George Takei. He's kind of struggling to remain relevant because really all he has right now is Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter and Star Trek conventions. So
yeah.
Whatever.
Well, maybe he'll get to go to space too, and he can be a guinea pig as well. All right. Our next news story comes to us from Yahoo.com, and the original Star Trek phaser rifle, like the big, it looks just cumbersome, and it's just goofy looking. Yeah, it's awful. It's going up for bid at an auction. The auction takes place on the 28th, so just in a few days. Right now, the minimum opening bid is $250,000.
What?
It's going to be on.
Somebody else can have that.
Yeah. Apparently it looks amazing. Like, it still looks in great shape. It's got all the documentation to prove that that is the one from the original 60s show. Whether or not it's the one that, Kirk held, whatever, who's to say. But yeah, $250,000 starting bid. I mean,
Snoop Dogg will buy it and he'll put it on the wall in a glass case above his captain's chair he's got from the original set.
Some dork who bought an NFT and made millions of dollars is going to buy this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever. And our last news story comes to us from the what is this? The Ars Technica? I don't know, ARS Technica, whatever. Never heard of them before.
You've never heard of Ars Technica?
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
No.
I've whatever. What is it? You act like I should know what this is.
It's a tech news site. It's been around for a very, very long time. It's kind of the, I don't know. It's one of the better ones to go to.
I thought it was another Battlestar. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. If it's not about
ship
the birds,
to the Galactica.
Galactica, Pegasus, and Ars Technica. You bet.
Yeah, Ars Technica is
Battlestar, Ars Technica.
That's a mobile Gundam suit is what it is.
Edward James Olmos with Ars Technica.
Yeah.
Oh God, we are punchy today. So basically the Star Trek Exploring New Worlds exhibit is coming to the LA Skirt Ball Center. So this was the same exhibit that was in the Seattle Museum of Pop Culture in 2016. So it's going to be pretty cool. They're going to have old uniforms from different Trek series. They've even got the console from the original Enterprise, the original Captain's Chair. They've got one of the ships from the JJ movies, concept art, other props too, like tricorders and phasers and tribbles and oh my, so many things.
Oh my. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, there it is.
You know what they're
There
not
it
going to
is.
have is that $250,000 rifle. Yeah, there you go. That's your news stories. I just blew through it.
So I had a Captain Kirk in spacesuit
mhm.
action figure from the movie Generations, because there was a
Ooh.
deleted scene where Kirk was going through his fifth midlife crisis. So he was doing they called it like suborbital skydiving. He was basically skydiving from the edge of the atmosphere. So even though the scenes were cut from the movie, there was an action figure for it, which is entitled Kirk in Spacesuit is the name of the action figure. This thing sat in my eBay store for months and months and months and months. No offers, no likes, no nothing. The day before Grandpa goes to space, the thing sells. That can't be a coincidence.
No.
Oh no, not at all. How much did it sell for?
$2.99, because that's what I had
Oh,
it listed
okay, yeah,
for
all right.
9 months ago.
Yeah.
I never thought to, hey, Grandpa's going to space tomorrow. I should jack the price up on this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
whatever.
Now is that
Yeah.
$300 or is that $2.99?
$2.99.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
You missed out.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
it
have cracked that up to
wasn't,
$100 and that would easy.
Yeah, I don't think it would have. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think anybody
Yeah.
would have bought it at that.
Let's see.
I'll look it up after the show. I'll see what the others are selling for.
Be disappointed.
Or maybe
So I
won't,
do have some
'cause,
feedback.
ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that, Daniel?
We do have some feedback. We have
Ah,
feedback.
Go for it. Go for
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So first one comes from Scott, Strongbeard Scott. He says, I just wanted to share our thoughts since I have just watched the series finale of Enterprise. After Commander Tucker is severely injured on the ship, he's taken back to sickbay where Dr. Foster determines he needs to be put in a stasis chamber. Just before entering the chamber, Trip gives a smile and says, "It's okay. It's going to be okay." The doctor closes the door, and we never hear about the engineer again. My theory is that he was never taken out of stasis, and the technology was not available to fix him. Is he still basically in the stasis chamber or not?
For some
What do we
reason,
think?
I don't recall that.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
That's too bad.
Scott posted
is
the
too
same
bad.
question. Yeah, Trip was great, but yeah, he's dead. I like how we're like,
So-
oh yeah, he died.
So the way that they can fix that, here's what they have to do. They have to do a series of Enterprise movies, made for TV movies on Paramount Plus. However, the week before they start, there needs to be a scene in Lower Decks where basically, okay, so the series finale of Enterprise, you find out it was all a holodeck program of Riker and Troy on the NX-01.
Right.
So they need to just double down on that, and you come to find out that it was Boimler and Mariner who were on the holodeck with holodeck versions of Riker and Troy. So it's like a holodeck within a holodeck within a holodeck. That's how
it's
you negate
Inception
the
in
whole
Star
show.
Trek. Yeah.
Yes.
They've done that, right? I mean, they've done Inception kind of with like when they went into Sloane's mine on DS9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. And all the stuff with Jedzia.
Moriarty was
Well,
Moriarty
too,
was a holodeck and a holodeck and a holodeck. sort of thing.
Right, but more so on the Inception side with Jadzia and all of her split personalities, essentially, when it comes down to it, all those different previous Trill hosts and so they've done
Dude,
that.
how badass would it be if they brought back Moriarty for Discovery? Because they could. He's just a program.
They have an
you
entire
could get a
holographic
different-
ship with a holographic crew.
Yeah, why not? That would be kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I mean, if they did it right.
Yeah, could they get the same actor? How old is that guy?
Oh, probably not.
Old man Moriarty. You know, the program's age is decayed over the years, so therefore he's
That's how they
aged.
explain that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be hysterical. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
But,
holograms
you could get
decided they
Chris
didn't want to
Tucker,
live forever.
Moriarty.
Oh, jeez.
You
What's
don't want
that?
Chris Tucker? So you could get Chris Tucker to be Moriarty.
Oh man.
Chris Tucker, what's that guy doing?
What's up?
Exactly. That's why I'm saying he can do it. He can skip a couple trips to the local 7-Eleven or whatever it is he does.
He just needs to say "Flossed in Paradise" once. That's all. He just needs to say that really loud.
He needs to do unbelievable. Just like Ruby Road.
Yeah.
Dan's like, this is what I wake up for.
This is too
bullshit.
early for this bullshit.
All right. Also in the group, I posted that we were going to be talking, and I asked for some Halloween costume ideas. Not because I'm searching or anything. Anyways, we got a few. One was the Prodigy crew in this Squid Game running suits, which is pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
What is this Squid Game thing?
Dude,
What
I don't
is
know. I
that?
haven't seen it either. I have not seen it either. I have no idea.
It's a show on Netflix.
I know that.
It's English dubbed because it's Chinese made, I believe, not Japanese, but Chinese made.
Oh, okay.
And well, maybe I don't know. I can't tell.
Whatever.
I've watched a very small amount of it. Basically, it's all these people show up for this game show they're going to play because they're all in need of money for some reason, and they're trying to win, the jackpot. But then they discover that it's a little more than just a game show, even though it's being televised as a game show and people are watching it as a game show. If you lose, you die. They just kill you right there on the spot in front of everybody else. It's basically a modern day Running Man. Yeah, with 50 people in the game, and it's bloody and violent and English dubbed, and it's hilarious to watch the English dub over the reactions of the people in the show. So anyway,
that's awesome.
It's pretty outlandish, pretty wild. Yeah, and gruesome.
All right.
So if you like that kind of thing, go watch it. If you don't hit.
Paul Chan says, wear a T-shirt, put a pizza on it, and say you're a Horda.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Tim said you could dress up like Wesley Crusher in a captain's uniform, but then he realized he didn't like that idea.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right. That's all the feedback I've got. Yeah.
Nothing on the coffee account, I don't think, and nothing over on.
There is.
Oh, there is.
I
So
just
I
got
missed
an
it.
update.
Okay.
I just got an update.
Cool. Nothing on the emails and nothing on the phone line. So.
Okay.
And the phone line is 816-287-0448 if you ever want to call into the show, and then we'll play it back live. Say anything. We don't care. Every single one we get, voicemail-wise, we play. No one answers the phone. It just goes straight to voicemail. So
I got the Ko-fi account. You want me to read it real quick?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay, this is from Daryl. He says, for the dice, that's a great idea. Maybe make a limited Trekast edition. Your Canadian accents are hilarious. Try some beaver tails. They taste good with maple syrup. Wow, you covered everything there.
Yeah,
But, thank you for your donation, Daryl. That means a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Now we're all caught up. Now we can watch the show.
I'm headed to Timmy's. If anybody wants anything.
Tim Hortons. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna go to Kim's Convenience.
Tim's Convenience.
No, Kim's Convenience.
Oh, Kim's. That's
you
right.
guys
That's
still haven't seen that show.
I still haven't watched that show. No.
Oh my god, it is amazing.
Yeah.
The first season is like super funny, especially.
I wish I
It's
had
a great
time to watch something.
They're like 20 minutes.
You know what's super funny? The season finale of Lower Decks.
Yes, let's watch that.
Because you already watched it.
Indeed, so have I.
And I have
I
not.
can't wait for you to see Pauly Shore on the lower decks.
Oh God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Walk away.
The we.
Are we kidding? Are we not? I guess we'll find
I
out.
guess we'll find out. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this.
Who knows?
If you're listening, all right. Well, it's been a day. This is the third time I've had to record this, and I hope to God it's actually working now because I can see the monitors over the monitor levels that I've actually got audio. The last time I went and looked at it, there was slow-mo video and no audio. So anyway, I want to apologize for today's podcast. It's my fault that the review of Lower Decks season finale is not actually included in the full version of the podcast, which is why I'm suddenly sitting here talking and complaining to you now hours later at the end of the podcast we recorded this morning. We tried a little something new. We did it over in Discord. We wanted to be able to do it live. We got lucky that we were not able to actually stream live to YouTube just because we hadn't actually clicked on we want to do this, and now we have a 24-hour window for them to set it up for us. So that's actually thankful because what happened is we did a watch-along of Lower Decks all together, watching it at the same time, 3, 2, 1, mark, go, that kind of thing. And the audio of what I was watching right here on my PC bled into and was recorded by the Discord channel and everything else we're doing inside of the software that I use. So long story short, for the few people who listened to it before we yanked it back down, you could hear the entire Lower Decks episode in our podcast, which copyright much? We do not want to lose the show or my assets to copyright infringement. So we yanked that down fast, and that's why you're not hearing the review here at the end of this podcast. It's my fault. Apologize. Had I just been watching it something, on my phone here or whatever else separately, then this wouldn't have been a problem. So we know how to fix that going forward. The Discord thing worked great. Our audio, in my mind, sounds better. Maybe we'll do it there from now on. I don't know. But we'll just have to be careful about what I'm playing on my computer while we're in that, because obviously it picks it up. So I'll make sure never to do that again. At any rate, apologies that you didn't hear the rest of our final review anyway of Lower Decks. It was a great episode. We all liked it. There's a lot of things to love about it. The Cerritos is actually saving people instead of people saving the Cerritos. Same thing with our Lower Decker crew, Tiana, Rutherford, and Boimler, all having to save Mariner or convince her, of what's going on. And Boimler's made this huge leap this season of really becoming a guy you can kind of depend on. He doesn't freak out in the face of adversity or danger anymore. He's kind of there for it. So kudos to that for that growth of that character. Like him a lot. So with that said, a couple other things that we probably mentioned in the portion of the podcast that got clipped. We are not going to be around next weekend. 1 week little hiatus in between Lower Decks. And then now, of course, we've got Prodigy coming out, followed very quickly by Disco season 4, whatever it is. Pretty sure it's 4. Anyway. And then right after that, Picard. And right after that, Strange New Worlds. And right after that, Lower Decks again. So we're going to have this constant review every week thing going on. That's going to be pretty intense. So we're going to take this 1 week that we can get in here before the holiday season comes and everything else that's on top of us at this point to have a little hiatus. Please give us your feedback about what you thought about Lower Decks. Call into the show, 816-287-0448. Leave us a little mini review, 30, 45 seconds. It'll be recorded automatically, and we'll be able to put it right here into the show and play back your thoughts. Maybe we'll put a little compendium in 2 weeks from now when we record our next show and we cover the first episode of Prodigy to kind of look back on the season of Lower Decks that was. Because we really didn't even do that in today's episode. All we did was watch it together, listen to it together, and comment on it in real time, kind of like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 thing. It was amazing. It was fun. Sorry that you're not getting the chance to listen to it. We'll tweak that in the future and be able to do that at some point with all of us together, where you can just get in into the Discord channel, into the same channel we were all in. I think we can have like 150 people, 250 people in there at once, just following along, listening to us as we talk. Even if we don't broadcast this thing live, you can go on there and listen to us as we record the show and comment on it in real time, and we can talk about those things in real time too. There's a lot of great things we can do over there. So again, if you don't have that link, get it from Facebook, get it from Twitter, peg Dan or Daniel in one of those social media platforms, because I'm out. They're all in over there on that. And we will see you here in a couple of weeks, as our favorite cat doctor says.
Live long and prosper.
It's just gold. We'll see you next time. whether or not she comes back and as captain or not, and all that. So that's good. Good show. Good show. I will say that watching it like this, because it's kind of tough to follow on my end.
Yeah,
I hadn't watched
you're
it
gonna need to
before.
watch it again.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
So I guess that's
cool.
the
So
takeaway.
who's going to replace her? Think it's somebody we know?
Oh, while she's away. Oh, I just promote,
Captain Barkley.
Yeah. Well, you don't think they'll promote her first officer to acting captain for a little while until that gets resolved?
No. Nope.
Ransom.
They already.
They say in the show
already
that
said.
Ransom's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna move up, because when they thought she was leaving, and then they're like, no, we're gonna get somebody else.
Oh. See, I
Yeah.
missed too much trying to talk and everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
So I guess that's probably one of those things where a good takeaway from this is watch the episode first before we go and do this. Then it's probably a little easier and same thing with anybody else who wants to follow along. They should watch the show first, then go follow along. So
That's the secret to the success of these things.
I guess so. Anyway.
Yeah.
Live and learn, right? Live and learn.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
who's the guy who took over the Enterprise while Picard was in a Cardassian
Jellicoe?
prison camp? What was this?
Yeah, Jellicoe.
Jellicoe, the hard ass?
I want to see Jellicoe take over the
Yeah,
Cerritos.
that's pretty good.
I want to see meme version of Jellicoe that uses a lot of bad puns.
Yep.
Because we know for sure that they follow the Star Trek memes. So
They've really only got two. Yeah, exactly. They've really only got two options though to really like hit it out of the park. Either they bring Jellicoe back, right, as Jellicoe, or they bring in Jeffrey Combs as Captain Jeffrey Combs, and just name him Jeffrey Combs. Don't even give him a different name or anything else. It's just Captain Jeffrey Combs.
it's not bad.
That's
not bad.
You know what I mean? I mean, it'd be great.
Harry Kim, Captain Harry Kim.
I mean, they could do that and finally end the whole ensign jokes.
That's true.
But I don't think you should ever end that.
No.
Like, let it just keep going.
It should go forever.
No. He should be on the show, but he's still an ensign.
Well, we would love.
Yeah.
I'm sure Garrett would love to lay that one to bed. But no, Garrett, you don't get to. You are an ensign from now until all eternity, and
It
there's
should
nothing you
be,
can do
man.
about it. Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes that character memorable. Part of it, like it's great.
Even better. Oh, the piece de resistance right here. This is what you need to do. You need to have him come in and replace her as captain, but he's still got the rank of ensign, and it confuses the shit out of everybody for multiple episodes.
Calling him Ensign Captain Kim or Captain Ensign Kim.
What? Okay, they've already had Nick Locarno on there. Why not him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bring back Tom Paris. Yep, captain.
Mm-hmm.
And he could just make jokes the whole time about how it's beneath him. You know? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Right.
I don't care. I'm gonna be in my captain's yacht. I'm gonna take it out for a spin. I'll see you guys in a week.
He's just wearing like a Hawaiian shirt and he's got like a coconut drink.
Yeah,
he doesn't care about anything that's going on.
Move out of the way, Ransom. I want that stick. I want to drive.
Yeah.
I used to do this on the Delta Flyer.
Dorn has been Michael Dorn has been asking for a Captain Worf show for 15 years.
Jeez.
Give him a full season of commanding the Cerritos.
I'm sure they've already got it all
Captain
figured
Geordi.
out. Yeah. Nah, that
Captain Geordi would be cool.
That would, but I mean, being on the California class, I mean, he's doing bigger and better things.
That's true.
So, but I don't know. I don't know what. I'm sure they've actually, if they've been in writing of season 3 for a while now, so I'm sure they've got that figured out at this point.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's whoever they could get, and then they'll write them in.
Well, they could get anybody at this point. Anybody from the Star Trek franchise they could get.
Oh, shit.
Anybody.
The obvious one. Captain Wesley.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Again, he's a traveler at this point. He should be doing bigger and better things. I know.
Whatever.
They could, but
no, he isn't though. He isn't he was in Nemesis.
Yeah, he was at the
wedding.
For some reason, he's in Nemesis with nothing to do with anything and kind of throw away. I mean, what in the world?
You know what the answer is? Boimler's twin. Like, he's so successful and did so great on the Titan. He's a captain now, and he comes back.
Oh, that's great. That's
wow.
great. That would be cool. Or
because then you can do the arc of Boiler hates that. Like, I've been trying, and this guy, like literally was born just a few months ago and it's moved up.
well, here's a perfect idea, right? Because you can't decide which one's it going to be. Every single week, it's a different acting captain. They just rotate people in who have time to fill in for a week.
So it's like Jeopardy.
Yeah. It's like the Jeopardy host position. You get a new captain every week, and they don't know. And that's kind of the ongoing joke. Nobody wants to do this job, so they come for a week because they have some free time or whatever, and then out they go, and
That would
somebody
be
else comes in.
great.
And then you could have all kinds of people be the acting captain for a show. You can just rotate them
Captain
through.
Johnny Knoxville.
Oh God.
God.
I was a little worried there for a moment that I was going to see Carrot Top or Polly Shore or something.
Yeah.
You guys' jokes at the beginning, I was like, oh God.
When it is Lower Decks, it could happen.
Anything could happen. Yeah. So that is the great thing about this show. They can do anything. They do anything. The references are all spot on.
You said doo-doo.
Yep, I did say
He
doo-doo.
said doo-doo.
I did say doo-doo. The references are all spot on. I mean, it's great. It's an excellent show. I just wish that the writers of the other new shows would learn something from these people. So
we got some feedback from Taryn about the season 2 finale, and so I waited till we were done to read it. But he said that Star Trek Lower Decks has given us the Star Trek we've always wanted. There's a scientific phenomenon. Nobody feels that they're saving the entire universe. The continuity of characters over several episodes. We get to see real relationships among the crew. Citation offs with 3 exclamation points. There was an A, B, C, D, and even E plots. Manual control of the ship. An ending with a cliffhanger. No rewriting of canon. Even the humor of Lower Decks was turned down quite a bit on this finale. So, anyways, he says, keep up the good work, Taryn. So, makes a lot of good points.
He does.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really pick apart and find fault with it. Is good. So, could it have been funnier? Nah, it was fine.
When we were talking a couple weeks ago about the planet where they all turned into Muppets, you could do that. You could do that with Lower Decks.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the great thing. You could do anything with it. So, and they really should. That'd be hysterical.
I would love, because then they could sell Muppet Rutherford and Muppet.
Yeah.
Mariner and all of them.
Just based off of one episode.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
And they're looking for things to sell, so why not?
Yeah.
And that's the crew to do it with. The Will Wheaton show was pretty neat. Like they had some really good stuff. The funny thing was, right? So they had all the voice actors and they were talking, and I guess I missed that they were all the voice actors at first when I was watching it. And in the lower right hand corner, there was this one lady who, everyone was joking around and laughing and having fun, and this lady looked so serious and stern the entire time. And I thought, oh, she must be one of the producers. Yeah, it was the cat doctor. It was the voice of the cat doctor.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not a cat person.
Me either.
I will never have a cat. Mm-mm. But at this point in my life, if I did, that's probably what I would name the cat.
You say that now, but what if the kids want a cat in a few years?
There'll never be a cat in this house. We're all allergic.
That's the Achilles heel to that right there.
I'm a dog person.
Yep.
I know.
If they want a cat, we'll compromise and get 2 dogs.
Tell them it's a reason to move out eventually.
Right,
you can get that cat when you get your own place.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So are we taking a break next week and then coming back for Prodigy?
Yeah, coming back for Prodigy and then regular shows and all that. So we'll see how Prodigy goes in terms of how much time we dedicate to a review every week or not. Being a kid show or meant to be a kid show, we'll just see how much they do, right? So it depends on what the show turns out to be, in my mind anyway. So but we'll talk about it.
Agree.
So for sure next week we're off, which is going to be the 24th. There'll be no show on the 24th, and we'll be back on the 31st.
Sounds good on Halloween.
Is there any important sports ball for you to watch that day?
On the 24th?
Give you something to do.
Every Sunday there's an important sports ball to watch. In fact, there's sports ball to watch in 30 minutes.
All right.
So.
Oh, who's playing?
It's the Chiefs again at noon.
Oh, yeah.
And they're probably going to lose because they're just having a shitty season. They got no luck. Luck has totally left them. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. It's so depressing to watch. They've got the best team in all of football, and they just.
We should do this live setup and watch the chefs play. We'll do our play-by-play and.
Oh man, that'd be funny. That would be hysterical. Trying to explain.
Chad, when are you going to try out for the team?
I'm a little past my prime for that. I am not Tom Brady. I'm 44.
They wouldn't let you try out? That's not fair.
No, that's
not nice.
It's not very equitable of them now, is it, Dan?
That's not fair.
I would love to see your tryout at least, just to see what happens.
That'd be an SNL reel is what that would be. And he drops back for the pass, and that's not just his helmet. His entire head popped off with that hit. I'd be a running back, probably.
He got the position of being on the trainer's table.
Yeah, that's my position, yes. Ass up, that's my position.
All right.
I was a running back in junior high, so maybe I would play running back again. I don't know.
Which one of the current Chiefs players do you think you could beat in a race? Like a 40-yard dash.
The offensive line and the defensive line, because those guys are over 350 pounds apiece. So
okay, you got a chance against them.
I could definitely outrun them.
Maybe the mascot.
Outside, maybe the mascot, the Casey Wolf. Outside of that, I couldn't outrun any of them. So
there you go. Yeah.
Even if they're in full pads, and I wasn't. Yeah. Even if I shaved my legs for better air streamlining, I couldn't.
Is that a thing? Do football players do?
Please do that.
Yeah.
I know swimmers do that, right?
Swimmers do that, yeah.
Swimmers do that.
Athletes doing the Olympics do that when running. You bet. Football people don't do that. No. So, but they do they do for competition races. So, and for bicycling too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, so we should mention we launched that new YouTube show where I'm reviewing.
I saw your first one. It's good. It's good stuff. Appreciate that.
I've already recorded others. They're all slated and edited and
cool.
Scheduled for the next month. So it'll keep going, guys.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
We've needed more little short things over on YouTube for a long time. We've talked about this several times. I'm glad you're doing it. I appreciate that. Because time during the week to record even a short somewhere used to be there. It's totally gone now. It was there last year with the whole, not traveling as much.
Pandemic and everything.
Yeah, now it's just totally gone. I mean, this week and next week, working from home 2 weeks in a row like that is the first time that's probably happened since April. So, it's kind of an anomaly. The rest of the year, I'm on the road pretty much. So,
yeah.
But
so if people want to watch that, please watch it. It's in our YouTube channel. Like and share it, get it all out there so people can enjoy it.
Yep, good stuff. And as always, call us at 816-287-0448. Say anything. It's going to go right to voicemail. Say what you want. We'll play it back on the show. And then also make sure you go to Instagram as well as Twitter, Trekast TNG on both. Daniel runs both of those now, so I expect Twitter to very quickly catch up to Instagram, which is almost at 5,000 followers. We really appreciate that.
It is at 5,000. We're over 5 now.
Over 5 on Instagram. Nice.
Yeah.
So good for you.
Yeah, I've done it.
Good for us. Appreciate it.
Yeah. It's good times.
It is. And as always, you can email us at trekastTNG@gmail.com as well as chatiswrong@gmail.com. And that's about it. We're getting close to Trekast's 300th episode, as in 300 in total since 2008. Now, the funny thing about that is right around the same time we hit 300 total shows, the three of us will hit 150.
Yeah.
Half the show's done by the original crew, half the show done by us. Right around the same time. That's kind of cool. So,
that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, so that it's an even 300 anyway, but whatever. I mean, obviously at some point we record the same number of shows as what they did, but yeah, it's neat. So
cool. We'll have to plan something.
Yeah, I'll get
Yeah.
the numbers. I started to go back and kind of make sure that the numbers are match up and right episode wise, and I've got a sheet that kind of tracks each title and views and all that kind of stuff. So I'll get it updated. Here in the
Stop
next
the
couple of
abacus
weeks.
so we can count it.
Yeah. Then we'll know for
Yeah.
sure. So
I want Chad just
All right, cool.
one.
Yeah.
two.
yeah, no one touched this. No earthquake. This whole thing gets screwed up. I got to start over again.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly.
Just hanging on the
Yeah.
wall. Don't touch.
Mhm. All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Guys.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it, another episode in the can. Check us out at Trekast.com. Also, if you would, please subscribe to us via iTunes. Leave those reviews, subscribe to us, we'll get some numbers, get up the list, get more listeners, do more shows, have more fun. But for now, we're all done. So live long and prosper, and we'll see you next week.